The little girl had a severe heart condition. The doctor made it clear that if her treatment wasn't started immediately, her days would be numbered after she turned 8. The little girl's name was Minnie. The doctor shared this grim news with her elder brother, Xinghao. Their parents had passed away when they were very young, leaving Xinghao to take care of his little sister. Learning about Minnie's critical condition left him utterly helpless. Xinghao and Minnie lived together in the city. Minnie was only 6 years old, and Xinghao struggled to make ends meet. He ran a small mobile repair shop that barely covered their daily expenses, let alone afford an expensive medical treatment. One day, Xinghao's friend Yang took him to a warehouse filled with old and discarded mobile phones. Yang explained that repairing and selling these phones could be very profitable. Yang already knew that Xinghao was skilled at fixing phones, so he encouraged him to seize this opportunity. Xinghao tested a few phones and quickly realized the potential profits. However, he didn't have the money to purchase the old phones in bulk. Desperate, he decided to mortgage his small shop to gather the required funds. Just as he began this new venture, the government announced a ban on the sale of old mobile phones. Xinghao's dreams seemed to shatter in an instant. Feeling hopeless, he reached out to Lai Ping, a manager at a local mobile company. Xinghao proposed the idea of extracting parts from the old phones and selling them abroad. However, Lai Ping dismissed his suggestion. Determined, Xinghao reassured him that with the right support, he could make the plan work. After countless efforts, Xinghao finally got a chance. Mr. Zhao, the company's director, showed interest in his idea, but imposed a strict condition. Xinghao would have to bear all the costs himself. Despite the challenge, Xinghao decided to proceed and began working on his plan. He searched for workers from different backgrounds, particularly those who had faced hardships and lost their jobs. Among them was Kan Moy, a man with hearing difficulties, and James, who had been dismissed from his job due to his uncontrollable temper. Together, they formed a team and embarked on this challenging journey. Even a young man named Hanji joined Xinghao's team. Additionally, a few experienced individuals from a retirement home also started working with him. Together, they established a company named Niceview. During the day, Xinghao worked various odd jobs to provide food for the team, and at night, he focused on repairing mobile parts. However, his troubles seemed never-ending. One day, he missed a loan repayment deadline, and the bank seized his shop. Left with no other choice, Xinghao moved into the warehouse with his sister, Minnie. Despite these challenges, he remained determined to complete the work. Towards the end, Xinghao faced his biggest challenge yet, paying the overdue rent for the warehouse. The landlord informed him that if he failed to pay 2 months' rent, he would have to vacate the premises. Xinghao pleaded for more time, explaining that his work was nearing completion, but his words fell on deaf ears. One stormy night, drenched in rain, Xinghao went to Lai Ping and asked for a loan of 100,000 yuan. Lai Ping refused, reminding him that everything must proceed under Mr. Zhao's conditions. Heartbroken, Xinghao felt as if his world was crumbling. His thoughts revolved around saving his sister and finding a way to succeed in this endeavor to earn enough money. 2 months passed in relentless effort. Xinghao and his team worked tirelessly, each giving their best. However, the landlord returned one day and issued an ultimatum. Xinghao had 3 days to vacate the warehouse or face severe consequences. At this point, Xinghao was completely broken, convinced that everything was about to end. But his team stood by him. They assured him that they would continue the work from their homes and would not let him face this challenge alone. Motivated by their support, Xinghao regained his strength and restarted the work with renewed determination. In the meantime, Xinghao didn't leave any stone unturned. He took on part-time jobs during the day, trying to gather whatever resources he could to keep moving forward. And at night, Xinghao continued repairing mobile parts tirelessly. Even his little sister, Minnie, noticed his struggles and tried to console him. One day, with tears in her eyes, Minnie said, "I'll never forget everything you're doing to keep me well." Although the times were tough, they refused to give in to any challenges. The entire team worked together with unwavering determination, and their unity became their greatest strength. During this difficult period, Xinghao realized that his team members were not just co-workers, but like a family to him. Finally, they completed the massive task. They sent the spare parts they had created to the company for testing. The results were phenomenal. Their work had succeeded. After the successful testing, Xinghao and his team were invited to the office of the big company. Mr. Zhao praised their efforts and informed them that their spare parts had scored an impressive 87% in quality tests. It was a monumental achievement. Overwhelmed with joy, Mr. Zhao offered Xinghao a 2-year contract worth 5 million yuan. After enduring years of hard work and sacrifice, Xinghao and his team's dream finally came true. They celebrated the moment with immense happiness. Yet, amid the celebrations, Xinghao's mind remained focused on his little sister, Minnie. With the first payment from the contract, he immediately arranged for Minnie's heart surgery. The operation was a success, and within a few months, Minnie regained her health. 6 years later, Xinghao's company, Niceview, had become a major player in the tech industry. The same Xinghao, who once struggled to pay the rent for a small warehouse, was now a successful entrepreneur and a millionaire. Not only did he achieve success himself, but he also made sure to share it with the people who stood by him during his darkest times, making them partners in his journey. And with that, today's story comes to an end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Please subscribe to CineQuick for more exciting content, and don't forget to hit the like button.